After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First down, it's Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago, Antonio Gibson with it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The Jets at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It got his man complete. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Let's go.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now.
You yellow. Trail green. Yellow.
Moore, the man in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Ready.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Let's go now.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy.
Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 34.
They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Purdy on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Here we go.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Dancing to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Down.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Back to throw here. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Edo blue.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
DK Metcalf
With touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
In motion goes the tight end. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Pink, red, yellow.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot. Then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, put the ball right on him.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They go play action here on 1st down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
On the ready. Blue striker.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here we go,
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
That's going to be caught, Arcega-Whiteside. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On first down, Purdy. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Purdy. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
He's going to look deep for more. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
On the set.
Here's Pierce on the counter. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Dameon Pierce, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 24. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Slot man moves right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy. And he can't escape, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Purdy now to throw.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event,
that's caught inside the 20.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
38.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, it usually doesn't work very well. And we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
They go again with Pierce. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Going for it with Pierce.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago. That if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Desmond Ridder
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Pats are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to...
You must have. So I got one breakout. I need to hit one or two. These guys need a breakout. Let me see if this one's got another breakout. Let's see if really get a breakout. Then just gotta keep him, keep playing aggressive.